What's up, y'all? It is your girl, Sarah from Sarah Styles here. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about why you're not making sales when you're reselling on eBay and Poshmark, and the one thing that you can be doing to make sure you are buying the right items and making the money that you deserve to make. So stay tuned. What's up, guys? Thanks so much for joining. In today's video, I am going to be talking about sell-through rates. Before you stop, I'm going to break it down for you and tell you how you can easily use this number to make more sales and to buy the right items. So let's jump right into it. If you are new to the channel, we're going to be looking at the the Sarah Style Sales and Trends dashboard, and then I'll hop on over to eBay to show you this metrics as well, how you can be using your sell-through rate, what your sell-through rate is, and how you can use it to increase your sales, your reselling sales, and make more money. So before we get into my data, your sell-through rate is essentially how much money you are. Take that back. How much you are selling. So if you have 100% sell-through rate, that means you have sold 100% of the items you have purchased in the time period that you're looking at. So it's important to look at your sell-through rate and not just the total amount that you're selling, because it tells you how well a brand, a category, whatever you want to look at is performing. The higher the sell-through rate, the better, right? So 100% would mean you're selling everything. 5% means you've only sold 5%. You have 100 jeans and you've sold 5 of them for the month. You have a 5% sell-through rate. So I hope that makes sense. Drop notes down below if you guys need some more clarification. I can do another video on that as well. But let's get into how you can use this number to make more money. So one thing that you can do is when you are outsourcing, figuring out how to use your sell-through rate. If you have the Sarah Style Sales and Trends dashboard, you have access to your data, to your sell-through rate to figure out what is working well for you, right? The higher the sell-through rate, the better. We're going to be looking at brand performance today. This is one way that you can use your sell-through rate in your reselling business. So at this chart that we're looking at is your sell-through rate versus your average sale price. Today, I'm focusing on your sell-through rate. If you just click on here, you can see Ideology is a brand that I sell. I purchased it from a pallet. It's not my favorite brand to sell, honestly, but it comes with some better, like Nike is in there and stuff. And so it kind of comes with that in these pallets that I purchased. So I'm going to see if this is actually, I'm going to show you how I decide whether Ideology is worth me selling and how to use my sell-through rate in the future to decide that. So you can see for the time period, I am looking at 1 month's worth of data. I'm looking at January of 2021. My Ideology is at a 13% sell-through rate. So 2 ways that I decide if this is a brand that is working for me and I can continue on this path, or if it is something that I either need to stop selling altogether or tweak how I'm selling it. And that could be as simple as my SEOs, my pictures, maybe promoted listings on eBay. Or maybe it just is not a great thing to be reselling, or my prices, right? So let me show you how to decide if this is a brand that is working for you. The first thing I recommend doing is comparing to yourself. And the second thing is we will compare to the market, which in this video, it's going to be eBay. Excuse me. So real quick, if you like videos like this, looking at numbers, looking at data, how to drive sales based off of your data, all of my strategies are based off of data-driven strategies. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and give me a like. So like I said, first we're going to compare to myself. For the time period, you need to compare apples to apples. I'm looking at 1 month, and my sell-through rate for Ideology for this month is 13%. So I'm going to come over to the summary and look at my performance for January. My sell-through rate for January of 2021, my average sell-through rate is 13.24%. So Ideology, while it's not performing up to that 100%, I definitely have ones that are performing better. It's performing 2% higher than my average for that month so far, right? So for me, so far, Ideology is performing better than average for me. So that tells me, okay, while I don't love ideology, it may actually be worth my time. Now we're going to pop on over to, that's Canva. We're going to pop on over to eBay. If you have an eBay store, you have access to Terapeak data. This is such a useful tool. Learn this, use it. They're coming out. I've heard rumors that they're coming out with an app, so you can use this when you're outsourcing. But this can help you decide what you're already doing. If it's working, it can also help you decide if it's worth purchasing. So you come to my seller hub, go over to research, Terapeak product research. And I just quickly typed in ideology top. You can get very specific and look at an exact item that you're looking at, but it comes down here, and you can also, you can get really specific. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to do ideology top. I am going to say new just because they are all new with tag. So I want to see how I'm performing compared to the market. How is my items selling compared to market? And you can come down here and say, here's a sell-through rate. You want to make sure to compare apples to apples. So I was looking at a month's worth of data before. I want to compare to the last 30 days, comparing the same time period. And you can come down here and say the sell-through rate for the market, ideology tops on eBay are selling at 5%. And my sell-through rate is actually at 13%. So this helps me know what exactly is selling, if it's worth my time, if it's performing well for me. This is why sell-through rate is so important, because it helps you figure out what's working for you, figure out what's not working for you compared to the market, do research on your sourcing spots that you're looking at. It's such a useful tool. So if you guys can figure out, if you guys have the analytical sales dashboard, it is for purchase. If you want access to that data, you can track and manage your own data. eBay's analytics are amazing to use those sell-through rates. So if you guys like this video, give me a like on the way out. If you have more questions, do drop those questions down below. Let me know how you're using your sell-through rate too. Have a good day.